Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cislodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out, and we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream, the snow stained red with blood, and all the while those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Geez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is. What a lovely view.
Hi, Hoodle!
Plasma shock!
Searing flame!
Mirage!
Reload! Arrow squall!
Talon storm!
You are in
Wyvern!
tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done
They
here,
may look
I'll
cute
come
and
help
stuff.
out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hard.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Didn't even break a sweat.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hola.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
This'll be a delicious piece of cake. You got company. Here goes.
Eat this!
Rising
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Dark wind!
Mirage!
We won that by a mile.
Right, here goes!
Excited.
Plasma shock!
I'm only getting
I'll
started.
smash you!
Magna Ray!
Don't mind if I do.
We got the advantage.
Mirage! Good.
Lightning
Now
orb.
we just have to make sure we keep it.
Just bash
Don't
it out
worry,
again.
do it. Claws
May
on
a
it.
thousand
These
gales
little
tear you
ones
to
are hardly
shreds.
worth our time.
Less
Knuckle.
talking,
Nail.
more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your...
Well, looky here.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
Get lost!
Plasma shock!
Lightning condemns! How's this?
Surfing knuckle!
Mirage! Damn it!
Gemini Aqua!
I'm on it!
Rising
I'll run you
Wyvern!
through!
Rising
Bet that
Phoenix!
shell's hiding something.
Easy peasy, huh, Hoodle?
It's on!
Plasma shock!
Talon Storm!
By the power of
Raging
water!
Cascade!
Rising Wyvern!
Fang
Rising
Blast!
Phoenix!
Dance in
Rising
the wind!
Wyvern!
Flame!
Rising Phoenix!
Get on in there with the others.
I'm on it!
Rising
Take all
Wyvern!
in! I'll bash in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Hide, Hoodle!
Rising Wyvern!
Savage
Rising
Roar!
Phoenix!
Thunderblade!
Talon Storm!
Rising
Tornado!
Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
Take this!
Now!
Rising
Cyan
Wyvern!
Instant!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising Wyvern!
Vanquish darkness!
Rising Phoenix! Pierce through! I'll take you all on!
Ice Tornado!
I'm on it!
Pierce
this?
through!
Well, someone
Be
seems
careful,
in
everyone.
tip-top form.
This
Nothing
one
new
isn't
about that,
normal.
Shion.
And still as humble as ever.
Didn't even break a sweat.
An opponent like this should be
Ready!
easy.
Hear me! Flame of
Rising
Fury!
Phoenix!
Burning Strike!
Rising
Fang
Wyvern!
Blast!
Rising
Divine
Phoenix!
Streak!
Barely a blip on our radar.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Raging Cascade! Cascade!
Come one, come all!
I'm on it.
Rising
Wind!
Wyvern!
Blow
Rising
Shield!
Phoenix!
One more. Here's a healing
Locked
heart.
away.
Plasma shock!
aid!
Raging Cascade!
That's enough.
There.
We've got flyers!
Shield.
I've got this.
Rising
Let a
Phoenix!
marksman handle it.
All yours!
Eat this.
Gusty Nail!
We managed to pull through.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising Wyvern!
Raging Cascade!
I'm like bait to them.
I guess you had
The
your
tide of
vices now
battle
and again.
has turned.
Told that's the power of comrades in arms.
Right.
Come and get it.
Comrades
Is
in
that
arms.
statue wielding
What?
here?
Let's
Let me
too
help.
sentimental.
Now I've seen everything.
Eat this.
I owe you one. Burn in hell!
Flying freaks!
dreams.
Why can't they just sit still?
Your
Sion,
power.
can you
I'm
take
not
care
trying
of
to
them?
be
No
dramatic
sooner
with it.
said than still. It's a part of you. Embrace it.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle. This'll be a delicious piece
Rising
of cake.
Wyvern! Rising
The
Phoenix!
tide of battle has
Pierce
turned.
through!
That's the power of
Reload!
comrades in
Nail!
arms.
Right.
What? Too sentimental?
Together, that wasn't even a problem. An
If it's
opponent
in
like
the
this
sky,
should be
it's
easy.
mine.
May 1,000
Got you.
gales
Rising
tear you to
Phoenix!
shreds.
First strike!
Rising
Gale
Wyvern!
Gale!
Rising Phoenix!
Cyan instant!
Plasma shock!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Hi, Hoodle!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go.
Rising Phoenix!
It's over.
Rising
To the
Wyvern!
Aqua!
Rising Phoenix! We're in good form!
Out of our way!
Raging
Rising
Cascade!
Phoenix!
You're done!
In here!
Rising Wyvern!
Get on in there with the
Rising
others!
Phoenix!
First strike!
May 1,000
Rising
heals tear
Wyvern!
you to shreds!
Rising Phoenix!
First aid!
I owe you one.
Gusty
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
Right,
Anything
here
in
goes!
armor is all mine!
Raging Cascades! You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here,
The
come help
tide of
out.
battle
How
has
could a girl
turned.
ever say
That's
no?
how
These
our
little ones
comrades
are
are
hardly
rising
worth our
Here
time.
goes!
Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Sisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies,
the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay, it's not creepy.
Okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.